Welcome back. We are covering tip number 21 of 25 tips to become a better driver. And before we get started, I want to encourage you to click the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. If you're back multiple times, it's time to commit to free advice from your uncle and Uncle Paul here. Also, do me a favor, click the thumbs up. Let me know that you appreciate the videos and the content that I'm providing. And if you also would want to be notified in advance of future content that's being published by me, that would be great. Also, you can do that by clicking the little bell or the alert icon. So again, today we are covering tip number 21, drive the posted speed limit. So listen, I know that we got a lot of things going on in the car, especially if you have kids or what have you, but I think that what's important is to make sure we're focusing on the road. You're driving a multi-ton vehicle basically that can kill people. And I don't think that we take it serious enough. And this is part of the reason also. I mean, I want to improve safety out there on the roads. My kids are out there driving now too, and I have these conversations with them, but other people need to do the same thing, right? And I teach my kids to drive defensively. So one of the things though that you need to do and everybody needs to do is drive the posted speed limit. You cause more accidents by driving 5 and 10 miles below the posted speed limit because of traffic is normally going at least the posted speed limit. So there could be a 15 to 20 mile buffer and difference there. And on icy days or rainy days, or when there's inclement weather, you doing that and causing people to hit their brakes like that can cause accidents, number one. Number two, if you're driving 5 and 10 miles under and you're driving consistently in the left lane, which we've covered in the prior video, again, you're going to cause accidents, or you're at least going to cause unnecessary traffic jams, which again, that's what we want to avoid, right? We want to have as seamless of a commute as possible. So, by the way, the playlist is to this whole video series is in the description below the video. So just something you got to really think about, right? And on that same note, though, on those side streets, I really strongly encourage you to only go the posted speed limit, right? Because there's kids playing there, in my subdivision, my kids run across the street to, get the mail all the time. And I see a lot of these young teenage drivers. I know I sound like an old curmudgeonly, getting long in the tooth guy, and I am, and that's okay. But again, I don't want anybody to get hurt. I mean, it's traumatic. When I was a kid, I saw a little girl who lived on my street in Detroit. She ran out in between cars, and I watched it firsthand and just run over. She survived, fortunately, but man, it's not something you want to ever see. I can promise you that. It's as clear and burned in my mind as the day that it happened. And, so again, go the posted speed limit, especially on the side streets. That's one, compromise I would make, is to go a little bit slower, especially if the subdivisions don't have sidewalks. So be courteous of people who are out there walking. And by the way, people who are walking in subdivisions, walk with the flow of traffic. This is a little bonus tip here. Walk with the flow of traffic on the correct side of the street, right? Number one, we live in America, and we're not a socialist country, so don't walk the opposite way on the wrong side of the street. You need to walk with the flow, and the reason for that is that you give the drivers more reaction time by walking with the flow of traffic versus walking towards it. Plus, again, don't be a socialist. So anyway, I digress. But do the posted speed limit, and on the side streets, it's okay to go a little bit slower. Be aware of pedestrians, people who are walking, kids crossing the street. But on the freeways and on the major veins, of the streets in various cities, do the minimum posted speed limit, and it'll help clear things up and make things better for everybody. So that's going to do it. Before we start, stop here. I want to encourage you again to hit the subscribe button, share this video with anybody who you feel could use this advice and use these tips. Hit the thumbs up for me, and then also click the alert button, and we will talk to you at the next video.